Hello, this is Angie with thecountrysheetcollege.net, and I'm here today making these cute Santa Bellies napkin rings for your Christmas table. And I am doing this as part of the series with craftyhangouts.com, and Adtech Adhesives is sponsoring this series. I'm going to use their tape runner on this craft, but they also make glue guns and a variety of adhesive products that you need to check out. So I'm going to switch cameras, and we're going to get started. So I've been infatuated with Santa Belly crafts this year, so this is just another in my series, I guess. I started with paper. This is just scrapbook paper, and it's like an 8x10 sheet, and I cut it into 2 1/4 strips this way. Each sheet will make 5 napkin rings, and I'm using paper towel rolls to make these napkin rings. So each paper towel roll, you cut it into 2-inch pieces, and it will also make 5 napkin rings. So I'm just going to make 1 napkin ring right here. And I'm also going to use some mini clothespins to hold everything together while the glue sets. You can use these or big clothespins or your fingers. I mean, it doesn't matter. So turn the strip of paper over to the back, and on one end make 2 strips of this tape runner, and then all the way down the sides we want 1 strip. And just take your paper towel roll and try to get it in the center and roll this up as straight as possible. You can stop and readjust if you need to. And I did it okay the first time. Okay, so roll it all the way up to the end, pressing pretty hard, and I'm just going to use a couple of these clothespins to hold everything in place real quick. Alright, so now we need a piece of ribbon, and this is 5/8 inch, just like a poly satin ribbon. Any black ribbon you have that's about this right size is fine. Wrap it around and measure it, and again on the back just apply this adhesive tape runner. I love these types of dry adhesives for a variety of craft projects. They're just really easy to use. You don't have to wait on anything or worry about burning your fingers. Alright, try to keep your all your seams in the same location on when we do each step of this process. Now I'm going to make Santa's little belt buckle. So just sort of a little wider than the ribbon, and this is iridescent duct tape, and it comes on a roll, but it also has a backing, and just the iridescent version has that backing, so be careful, be wary of that when you're picking up something to make his little belt buckle. And I just cut it to size, and then I'm just using a craft knife to cut out the center, just roughly, no measurements on this one. Be sure to protect your work surface when using a craft knife. I'm using a mat on my work surface, but if you don't have one, put a magazine or something under your project. Then just remove the backing, and it's kind of like a little sticker at this point. Just stick it on the front. And Santa has a belt buckle. Okay, Santa needs a little white fringe, and pipe cleaners are perfect for this. So I'm just going to wrap those around to measure how long I need my pipe cleaner. And I'm going to cut 2. These pipe cleaners were not quite long enough to make 2. I had some longer ones that I could just cut in half and actually use 1 pipe cleaner. So it's going to depend on the length of your pipe cleaner, how many pipe cleaners you need. So be aware of that. And now I'm just going to use my hot glue gun to attach those pipe cleaners. And it's been sitting a minute. Hold on. There we go. I got some flowing. I actually meant to put on, Adtech also makes these great finger guards for when you're dealing with hot glue like this and you need to hold everything into place. And I'm going to try not to burn myself today, so I'm going to use those. Alright, just wrap that around. After we get 2 of these done, our napkin rings will be ready for a holiday dinner. So I really like these simple, easy recycling crafts that are really inexpensive, especially around the holidays. You don't want to go out and spend a whole lot on craft supplies, so these are perfect. You might even have everything you need on hand to make these. You can substitute. Now, this is just sort of what I had on hand as far as, like, say, the type of scrapbook paper I use, which is from Doris, in case you want to know, and it's a glittered paper. But say you have some other red paper that you like on hand, just grab that and use it. In place of the iridescent duct tape, I mean, if you have a little, maybe something for jewelry making that sort of looks like Santa's belt buckle, just add that. Just look around your craft supplies and see what you have and sort of make your own version of these fun napkin rings. And everyone will love them when they come over for Christmas dinner. Alright, so I have finished a napkin ring. And one tip on hot glue strings is to use your hair dryer, actually, and just blow your project and your hot glue strings will sort of melt away. And I'm going to switch cameras back. And there you have a little Santa's belly napkin ring. So if you are sort of infatuated with this thing with Santa's belt and his belly, be sure to head over to countryschiccottage.net, because for some reason I've done a lot of Santa's belly type crafts this year, so you can find other things that would maybe coordinate with these napkin rings. So I'll make these napkin rings using your Adtech tape runner and Adtech hot glue gun and add them to your holiday table this year. Head to Crafty Hangout even more Adtech projects. We're doing a full year of them, 2 a month, so you can see tons of ideas there for using Adtech for a variety of seasons. Thank you for joining me today, and again, I'm with thecountryschiccottage.net, and stop by anytime. Thanks. Bye.